Ah, it's, okay. 7. Count 7 so far. 7 places I can go into. I'm gonna explore the museum and not do what I'm supposed to be doing. Is that a Mew? 85 years ago. Naturalism. Fair. Hopefully these are AI, by the way. I hope like someone actually made these and they're not AI generated. Also, someone let me know if these pictures are AI generated in this game. Lumios Moss. Okay. Yeah, they're at Gothito. Pokemon would relate to each other. The absence of humans. So I guess the humanoid Pokemon would just replace the humans and they have like their own Pokemon. Okay. I think that's what it's telling us. Diancie. Getting it back, I'll see I keep the focus on Diancie. You know how I love museums, man. I'm gonna be here for a minute. Parasol Woman. I really hope none of these are AI generated, by the way. I'm hoping that all of these paintings were done by an actual person and not by an AI. I'd like the reference to the other paintings. Spupa. Moms of Spupa. 12. Oh my god, I'm not doing this quest right now. 12 Spupas? That's insanity. Now I gotta find all 12 of these dumb things. Lord have mercy. You get a shiny Spupa at the end of this, like how I got a shiny Mareep at the end of the other quest? Oh, they're in the museum. Okay, well that makes it a little easier. It's Mew! The mana power at the time forced the artist to add the mythical Pokemon Mewtwo, spread the word of how great he was. The narcissism is insane. Is that a Golurk? This painting depicts a knight who continues his travels with a Pokemon Golurk. The painting expresses the knight's identity and the suffering as its primary subjects. It is regarded as an example of romanticism. Okay. Hello, Fred. I touch you. Do we really need dialogue? You know, like, I get the 11 more, but, like, do we need the first dialogue? Can we just click and go? Oh, I know where this is in the game. This is where the fairy-type gym leader is. Too bad we can't go to there. Too bad we can't go here. Dang it, Pokemon. It's Hogwarts. Oh, it's Perfume Palace. I know what that is, too. That's where the Reshiram and Zekrom is, I think. Don't quote me, though. I think that's where those statues are. Is this AI? Perfume Palace, yeah. Still can't tell if it's AI. When they put more effort into the museum than they put in the actual game. Okay, I think yeah, I went over here. I hear the Spupas, but I don't really care because I want to learn about the museum. I'm more interested in the museum. Okay, Lucario. Oh, there's one right there. I'll read that sign in a minute. You found Spupa tucked away in a cozy corner. 10 more to go. Okay. Isn't this the fighting type Lucario gym, I think? Tower Mastery, I had called it, okay. Mega Evolution. Got it. Let's see, how many years has it been since this game came out? Like 2013 when X and Y came out? Yeah, I still remember all these places. Stratos Mega Vault. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, there it is, in the Tower of Mastery. I remember that spiral staircase. Nice. This one? This also looks familiar, but I can't remember what this is. After defeating the successor of Mega Evolution. Tower of Mastery. Oh, okay, it's on the top. Got it. Tower of Mastery. Oh, Tower of Mastery in this museum. Bottom of the Tower of Mastery. Oh, look, it's the original sprite they use in X and Y. Huh, that's very cute. Where's your Mew? Believed to be a painting of a king from 3,000 years ago. Painted by an artist who lived at this time. However, researchers has lent to support the theory that this painting is in fact depicts a descendant of the king's younger brother. From this we could surmise, that this royal line maintained a degree of power through the ages. Easy's brother! I can see it. Is that Sinnoh? Or Hisui? Hisui. Some replicas, relics. Let's see Hisui. Spuba, what are you doing there? That's the armor, I forgot what his name is. I remember him. He was head of the Galactic. I forgot what their thing's called. But it's the building where you get the missions in. Commander's armor. Kamado. Galaxy Expedition Team. There we go. Thank you, game. I remember Kamado. It is said to have come from the Galar region and bears a strong resemblance to the armor worn by Wickstrom, an elite former member of Kalos. Huh. When contacted for comment, Wickstrom said it was possible this armor was one of several suits his ancestors gave to Galarians. However, it's difficult to verify such claims given the relationship between Kalos and Galar during the era. What does that mean? Were they at war? My boys. Galaxy Expedition Team. One story claims that this flag was meant to show that the Galaxy team was made up of people from different regions, and so its design incorporates various elements including Galarian letters. However, the truth of this tale remains unknown. The flag itself seems to have been made using threads from Pokemon. Portraits said to have been displayed by the Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan. Within them are said to have represented the sun, sea, and land. But nothing concrete is said about their identities. Huh. I like the museums. Man, I'm getting educated. I like being edumacated. Kimono. Recreation of a kimono worn by Kamado, first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. The kimono uses many different types of threads and is ornately decorated, showing that much effort was put into its creation. Thus, it is assumed the kimono was quite costly, but it is unknown whether Kamado acquired it himself or was given to him as a gift. The pattern provides evidence that Golduck could be found at the time the cloth was embroidered. I'm learning. There's a third floor. We can't can't go to the third floor. Dang, that sucks. You have nothing good to say. Who are these people? Are they part of the town we lived in? Like Jubilife? Is this the Jubilife people? People living in the town? And is the protag in there? Hairstyles of the time. Shaker hairstyles said to have been available at the hairdresser in Jubilife's, the early settlement home to the Galaxy Expedition. It's also said that changing one's hair color was possible at this establishment. Huh. So say. Oh, I guess it's the same. I thought it was gonna tell me more about that wall scroll, but I guess that's just decoration. Okay. I hear you, Spewbuzz. Find you guys eventually. Oh, they got the old Pokeballs. Neato. People of the time crafted their own Pokeballs using apricorns and the mineral tumblestone. Many varieties are said to have been crafted, each displaying different properties depending on what material was used. I miss Legends Arceus. That game was pretty good. This game is I don't know what's going on with this game half the time. Legend Arceus though, man, that was such a good game. I don't know what happened to this one. His original Pokédex was long and soon to be lost until a partial fast file was found in the shed of a private house in the Sinnoh region. This discovery has helped advance the studies of Professor Laventon and the Pokédex he created. His work has been evaluated in recent years with particular appreciation for his accurate sketches of Pokemon and his gift of capturing Pokemon's quirks within his skillful descriptions. It is said his Pokédex was not in fact completed by Leviton himself, but by a mysterious 15-year-old youth who appeared out of nowhere one day. Nice. Nice. I mean, he created a Pokédex. He just, you know, we helped sketch it. Those are two. I mean, we helped give him the Pokemon. Those are two separate things. But yeah, he definitely made the Pokédex. We just gave him the Pokemon to learn from. They're not test subjects. They're called something else, but I forgot what they're called. Survey Core Satchel. Nice. I mean, that was such a good game. I don't know what happened with this game, man. Got a picnic. Look at this. You got like a little house display. I know, I can spend hours here, man. I don't even go. We gotta do some mega stuff. We gotta progress the story though, man. This museum is super cool. Look, that's our outfits from before. I missed that game. That was such a good game. And I actually read the dialogue in that game because it wasn't too bad. Uniform remained undamaged even when its wearer rolled over through terrain to dodge attacks from wild Pokemon. It could withstand both heat and cold and is said to have even withstood Pokemon moves. Remarkably, the white kerchief was believed to never slip off no matter how the wearer moved. Nice, nice. I think it's supposed to say white handkerchief, but you know, like, I don't know. Yeah, I could spend hours in this museum just reading and learning about things. It's such a nerd. It's such a nerd. I love going to museums though. I think they're neat and I like to learn about things. Is that the power plant? The painting is part of the series on technology and colors. Interesting. Why is it on fire? Fire to generate this painting. Okay, I guess it's the same. Okay, we're the same thing. What is that? What in the world? Use the heat from the ground to generate electricity. It's part of a series. Is that in Kalos somewhere? These like weird fans? Yo. Sunlight. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The weird fans are kind of trippy though. Not gonna lie. Are all these in Kalos? All these different power plants? Look how small that city is, man. That's crazy right there. Why is the city so small? Like, if you go to Paris in real life, it is definitely bigger than this. Just saying. You know, Unova is based off of New York City. Like that whole region, New York City, and it's one city. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. So I don't know how they fumbled so hard with this game, making the city small when, you know, Unova exists to be New York City, so I don't know. Well, New York and the Catskills, I guess. Surrounding areas. But still, though, like, what are we doing here? What is this? Pokeball Factory. Nice. Too bad we can't go here. Or in any of these places. Like the Tower of Mastery. Or that one village with the fairy type gym leader. No. We're just stuck being depressive. Hieroglyphs, these hieroglyphs was used in ancient Sinnoh and are said to depict both common Pokemon and those that were objects of worship. I do see Manaphy on here. Each glyph held multiple meanings and they could be combined to create whole sentences. Nice. Heatran's up there too, and so is Arceus. Bello's outfit, what? Formal attire. What do you mean by that? Is this the worshipping outfit? To have been worn by the ancient Sinnoh people during their rituals. This group worshipped the Pokemon Arceus as an almighty deity. It is thought that they showed their respect by mimicking Arceus' appearance, even reflected in the way that they styled their hair. Okay, well, like, how far back would that be in context? Because that's how old Bolo is. Also, is Bolo immortal? I think it was implied he's immortal, right? Bolseno, artist's rendition of what the ruins known as Spirit Road would have looked like if restored. It is said that these ruins were once housed 10 statues depicting known as lords. However, the temple was severely damaged due to a battle between legendary Pokemon, with the statues also being destroyed. Yeah, I was there for that. That the name Spirit Pillar was coined by the Survey Corps team at the time. Is that the Distortion World? Ancient Quarry? Oh. As its name would suggest, this cave was used in ancient times. Okay. And now I'm distracted. I'm distracted by the museum because I want to learn. This is the coolest part of the game, is the museum. I'm so stupid. Why is there not a third floor to the museum? Why is it roped off? Why did they make me see it? Any more Spupa? I'm supposed to find all of them, but whatever. I think I have like 4 left or something. I don't know.